Hey everyone, Chrissy here today, and I'm excited to share this cute little gift bag I made using the Travel to Japan stamp set from Kindred Stamps. So I'm just going to show you really quick how easy this is. The only thing you definitely need is the Travel to Japan stamp set and either a die or a mini pre-made bag. You don't have to make your own bag if you have a bag already. You can get them at craft stores. So the first thing I did was I stamped the cute little images from the Travel to Japan stamp set onto a piece of white cardstock. And I used a Misty stamping tool. It's not required. I just did it so I got a nice, crisp, and clear impression. Then I heat embossed it with clear embossing powder, just so when I went to color it in, the ink wouldn't run at all. So then the next thing I did was I, off camera, die cut this cute little bag. So it's two separate sides. That's just the way that this die was created. And then I stamped them with some watermark ink. And I used a bunch of different elements from that stamp set. I wanted to make sure to get them all in there. And then I just started assembling the bag. So as I mentioned, this particular die, it's the twos that you basically die cut it out twice and then you piece the sides together. So one trick that I can give you is when you are using a die similar to this one and you have to fold everything, use a bone folder. It makes it so much easier because if you just fold it with your hands, you don't really have like those crisp edges. So make sure you use a bone folder. And then I just went and I added some adhesive on here. So this is super strong adhesive. I wanted to make sure this bag did not fall apart anytime soon. But as I mentioned earlier, you don't have to make your own bag if you don't want to. There are tons of like cute little mini bags that I've seen at craft stores. So to make it easy or to make a ton of them, sorry, my big head got in the way there. You can always get a pre-made one and then just decorate it with the Travel to Japan elements from the stamp set. So I just assembled it and then you can see, boom, it's done. It's super cute. So then my next step was to color in the images, and I'm not going to show you every single step here, and I did speed it up pretty quick. I just want to kind of give you a quick overview. So I'm using some alcohol markers, and to kind of give it a realistic feel, I went in, what I tend to do with my alcohol markers now, there is really no right or wrong way to do it. I generally start with the lighter color on the bottom, then add in the dark color, and then maybe take a medium to blend the two, or I come back in with the light one, or as I'll show you soon, if I don't have like a medium that I like, I scribble the dark color on an acrylic block right here, and then I pick up the lighter color with it, so then it kind of blends on its own. Some people like to add the dark first and then the light or the medium. So like I said, there's no wrong way to do it. That's just the way that I tend to do it, where I go light to dark or light to medium to dark. And then that way I kind of feel like if you start out light, you can always add to it, where if you start out dark, you can't really take it away as much. So that's kind of the way that I do the light to dark instead. So sorry, my head keeps popping in there. So off camera, I just colored in the skin tones. I just kind of did some basic blending. I really wanted to kind of show off all the elements in this card, but I didn't really care that it was that realistic. I wanted the hair to look really cool, but as far as like the clothing and stuff like that, I just kind of matched it as close as I could to the cardstock. I figured it didn't need to be perfect and look like a photograph or anything like that. So then I just cut them out by hand. I fussy cut them. I know that you can use like a scan and cut or your SVGs or anything like that, but I just cut them out by hand, and then I added them on using some 3D foam. And then to finish everything off, I just added a little bit of sparkle. This is a clear sparkle marker, so just a few little pieces of it. I added the sparkle to it, so you can see it there. So there's the back, and I'll show you the front. So thank you so much for stopping by today. I hope you give this set a try. It was so much fun. I love this set. I can't wait to see your gift bags. Have a great day.